And, but they did. Not in Uno, which was the name of my hometown. In 1938, I was 6 years old. I remember the sight of my father looking at the empty cash register with nobody in the store. And then a German officer came in and clicked his heels and raised his hand and said, "Heil Hitler." I still have that memory. And said, "You can take one small suitcase and 10 marks, which is like $10 and not a penny more, and everybody in the family is to report to the police station immediately." My father got us out of the house quickly, and we went over to our one remaining German family, and they said, "You have no choice. If you go to the bus station to go out of town, you're going to be stopped. There is nothing for you to do." And every Jew in town ended up reporting to the police station. It was a Thursday. Now, it's pretty weird that I would remember it's a Thursday. And the reason I remember it is these supermen, these Germans who were better than everybody else, had nothing better on their mind that they were going to get us on a train on Friday night. One of the people there was my blind grandfather, who was an Orthodox Jew, and Orthodox Jews don't travel on the Sabbath. So they waited till the sun went down, and it was the Sabbath, and they put us on the train. This was not a boxcar, which happened much later. This was a regular train. And I remember my grandfather, that's one of the beautiful memories of my life, starting to sing the Friday night services, and I can, as a 6-year-old, that memory lasts me forever. We got to the border after many hours of traveling, to the border with Poland, and there were 17,000 people that day, and some were disabled, there were babies, there was all kind of family units, and they got us off the train before the railway station in the open field, and they chased us with guns and dogs to the border as the Polish guards tried to keep us out. When I hear about refugees today, this memory comes back of us coming over the border. I can only imagine the horror that my parents must have been going through taking their children, or my blind grandfather. And then the Polish peasants on carts, a bunch of them, came with their horses and carts to help us, but what they actually did was steal our belongings and take off. And this is happening in many parts of the world today. Similar instances. People crossing the border are subjected to horrors as they are running for their life. We walked to the next town, a town by the name of Spongen, and it was about 5 miles away. And my memory is that we were not greeted with hostility. Nobody embraced us and nobody offered us anything, but I don't remember hostility, which I think is pretty amazing because there were more of us pouring in than there were of them. Some of the people who had managed to hide some money on their body or wherever were able to rent places. A lot of them had to sleep in the streets. A lot of them somebody opened up their stables and let the people sleep in the stables. We got into a burnt-out mill. We were on the 4th floor of this burnt-out building, which obviously didn't have any facilities, and that's where we were for the next